All right, here's behind the scenes look into my next animation I'm currently working on. If you're new here, I just started making these videos that mix real 3D drone scans with 3D animations. It's basically me taking real world data and turning it into a 3D digital world. Pretty neat, right? So the reason why I'm doing these animations is pretty simple. I just love animating, and I already have these crazy detailed 3D drone scans. It just made sense to put two and two together. So instead of just showing a static scan or a boring orbit around a 3D model, I want to actually use the scan as a stage. Like bring a character to life, interact with it, add personality, and show what these scans can look like in a real scene. To me, it's the easiest and most fun way to demonstrate the power of 3D scanning. So in my previous animation was kind of my first step into this whole idea, mixing my avatar that I created into a real scan and a little bit of storytelling. And I pretty much ended up turning it into a 3D animated infomercial. And I had fun along the process. So in my previous animation, it was kind of my first step into this whole idea, mixing my avatar, a real drone scan, and a little bit of storytelling. It wasn't perfect, but it taught me a lot. Lighting, timing, acting, facial animation, all that cool stuff. And honestly, that's the whole point of these. Every animation is practice, and each one pushes my skills a little further. So this next animation I'm currently working on, it's basically me leveling up the idea. Not in a dramatic way, like this is my biggest project ever, just in a natural progression way. You'll see a lot of rough stuff here. The blocking, the messy keys, the viewport previews, because that's honestly just half of animation. It's just experimenting until what feels right. These animations aren't just for fun, even though I genuinely enjoy it. They're also a way for me to show what 3D drone scanning can become. It's not just a point cloud or a boring mesh. It's a world you can use for storytelling, documentation, explainer videos, marketing, training, showing clients what's happening with their projects or sites, or the idea is endless. Taking real data and turning it into a visual story is way more powerful than just saying, here's a scan. So yeah, that's the direction I'm going in. This is just some behind the scenes of the next build. Still a lot to animate, still a lot to clean up, but I'm pretty excited on how everything is coming together so far. And once a full animation drops, you'll see everything I'm talking about in action. And until next time, stay tuned.